The call for help makes waves. Multiple organizations, including the Yutu Foundation and One Marianas, worked to send assistance immediately after Super Typhoon Yutu hit the Marianas.
Good morning, 5 a.m. from Ganyanbo Basin. Some of the relief supplies on this boat, more on others. Keep you posted.
My videographer Marcus Evaristo and I joined the One Marianas group and Senator Will Castro for the relief mission to Tinian. The journey was rough. Aboard Oh Dear, we battled the waves for 10 plus hours headed north to help out. KUAM and the CNMI flags flying together as we approach the island. The destruction already in plain sight. Trees are left bare. Operations already in full swing to taking donations so they could get it back out to those in the community in need.
How has the impact of the storm been for you and your coworkers and family?
Well, it's been heavily impacted to the people of Tinian, especially to our resources that are scarce out here in our economic, and we have experienced a severely impacted damaging of our economic and our resources. People here are still trying to hurdle the obstacle of this devastation that Super Typhoon Yutu has entered the island of Tinian.
You know, we knew it was coming for us. And what we didn't know was the devastation that it happened, you know, when it descended. We're trying our best to recover now. We're moving forward with what we need, and we're getting a lot of help from FEMA. We're getting a lot of help from Homeland Security and other agencies, that, especially the military, are coming to do the cleanups and so forth. Yes.
How are things around the island, public safety-wise?
Public safety-wise, we were activated before the storm. In the height of the storm, it was difficult to do rescue on individuals that called for help. We wouldn't want to risk our personnel going out in 100 miles an hour storm, and so we hunked down. And after the storm, we went out and we went to those people who called on 911 and tried to account them for and their safety, and as well as other residents on the island. So everyone was okay after the accountability. Yes.
And what about in the days following? Did it seem like there's been more calls for criminal activity?
No, everybody knows everybody in this island, so that's the good side of it. Everybody's cooperating. There's been tension at times with lack of water, but I'm glad now that we have a generator, the Maui well, and it's distributing the water, though there still needs to be a lot of work because of the low pressure, but at least people are getting water. So that's the most important part after the typhoon.
The community of Tinian got hit really hard. It's apparent, you know.
The One Marianas initiative, along with Senator Castro, hauled the relief supplies off the boats, headed for the distribution center. But the donations aren't the only thing the people needed.
It's overwhelming. You know, you read about it, you see the pictures, you know, you speak to the policymakers, the disaster recovery officials. I mean, there's no shortage of experts, but it's overwhelming. It's emotionally overwhelming for these people. We took a boat trip, and what started out as one boat with a few supplies, we had 3, actually we had 4, with hundreds of items, thousands of items, as much as we could carry. And it was more than the supplies. It was really the being there for them, just to show the strength in you know, our one Marianas in terms of our sentiment. You know, and I think that's what we need. I think everybody needs that in your biggest hour of despair.
And even in that moment, those bad times and in despair, the people showing just their appreciation for the little things that are being done by giving back. I didn't expect us to be served dinner or breakfast when they lost so much.
Yeah, the spirit of the Tinian community is alive and strong, and yeah, they lost their homes and their cars and a lot of material possessions, but they never lost their hospitality and the spirit of Giftao and Inafat Lake. And so it tells us, you know, that life is good ultimately, you know, when you're alive and well and you have the support of loved ones. And so we delivered hope, and we brought 2 people who were reunited with their family, and so that's what it was about.
FEMA was also on the ground.
Here we're taking registrations, we're doing updates and inquiries for survivors, making sure that all of their registrations are accurate so that they can get disaster assistance. Out in the field's been a little difficult for us. We're set up at the Department of Commerce. We're doing a fixed site location so we can see more people at one time for now. Once we get a disaster recovery center set up with more staff, then DSA, Disaster Survivor Assistance, will go into the field door to door, helping survivors initially in their homes.
Multiple military units and government workers from Guam have also deployed to help with recovery efforts in the CNMI. The tremendous support and giving has been more than CNMI Governor Ralph Torres ever expected.
But when that typhoon came and left, took everything away. Took all the homes, the pride. But seeing our brothers and sisters from here in Guam, just bringing all the goods to Tinian, it's a feeling that I can't describe. And I just want to say, Dr. Marianas, really little help goes a long way.